powerful introduction for maximum retention, improving memory, and cognitive health. What if I told you that your brain could be deteriorating right now without you even realizing it? Do you feel like your memory is getting worse? Have you ever forgotten where you placed your phone, missed important appointments, or had to reread something multiple times just to retain it? Memory loss is not just a sign of aging. It can be an indication that your mental health is at risk. Now, imagine if there was a simple, natural, and scientifically backed method to reverse this process and strengthen your memory. Today, I am going to show you 3 key pressure points on your body that, when stimulated correctly, activate cerebral blood flow, reduce stress, and enhance cognitive function. If you want to keep your mind sharp, prevent neurodegenerative diseases, and improve concentration in a practical and effective way, stay until the end. I will also share a surprising brain exercise that can significantly improve your ability to learn and retain information. Get ready, because this knowledge could change your life. Let's get straight to the point. Science has already proven that our brain is highly adaptable, but also vulnerable. Chronic stress, lack of sleep, and poor nutrition accelerate memory decline, affecting even young people. The good news is that there are natural ways to reverse this process and train your brain to function more efficiently. The 3 pressure points I will teach you today are not magic. They are rooted in neuroscience and traditional medicine. When properly stimulated, they activate brain regions responsible for focus, cognition, and information retention. The first point enhances concentration and relieves mental fatigue. The second point boosts cerebral circulation and reduces insomnia, allowing your brain to restore its full learning capacity. The third point combats eye fatigue and improves the transmission of nerve impulses essential for memory. But stimulating your brain alone is not enough. The right nutrition plays a crucial role in cognitive health. Certain foods directly protect and nourish brain cells, preventing damage and enhancing mental performance. I will reveal these foods later in this video, so stay attentive until the end. If you want to avoid a future where your mind becomes a burden, where names, faces, and important memories simply fade away, then consider this video a wake-up call. Do not ignore the warning signs. Do not wait for forgetfulness to become a real problem. Now, let's learn how to restore your memory and strengthen your mind. We begin with the first pressure point. Why are you losing your memory? The hidden causes. No one talks about. Most people think that memory loss is just a part of aging, something inevitable that happens as we grow older. But what if I told you that memory decline is not just a result of aging, but of daily habits that are silently damaging your brain? Science has revealed that our lifestyle choices directly affect our cognitive abilities. Stress, poor sleep, lack of physical activity, and an unbalanced diet can shrink your brain's capacity, making it harder for you to focus, retain information, and recall important details. One of the biggest enemies of memory is chronic stress. When you experience constant anxiety, your body releases cortisol, a hormone that, in excess, damages neurons in the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory storage. This is why, during stressful situations, you might struggle to remember even simple things, like where you placed your keys or an important meeting you had scheduled. Then there's poor sleep quality, another major culprit. Sleep is when your brain consolidates memories, sorts through information, and regenerates neurons. If you're sleeping less than 7 hours per night, you're not giving your brain enough time to process and strengthen neural connections. Studies show that people who get insufficient sleep have a 40% higher risk of cognitive decline as they age. And let's not forget nutrition. Many people consume diets high in processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats, all of which lead to inflammation in the brain. This inflammation slows down neurotransmitters, making it harder for you to recall names, remember facts, or even stay mentally sharp throughout the day. But here's the good news. You can reverse these effects. The human brain is incredibly adaptable, and when given the right conditions, it can heal, regenerate, and become stronger than ever before. The key is proactive action. If you keep ignoring these warning signs, small memory lapses could turn into more serious problems. You might think, "Oh, I just forgot that one thing. It's not a big deal." But what if, in a few years, those small lapses become major cognitive failures? In the next part of this video, I'll show you 3 specific pressure points on your body that have been scientifically proven to improve brain function, enhance focus, and restore memory capacity. These methods are so simple that you can apply them right now while watching this video. Let's move on to the first technique. Pay close attention because every second counts when it comes to protecting your mind. The first pressure point: unlocking your brain's hidden power. Now that you understand why memory loss happens, let's talk about how to reverse it naturally. Your body has built-in mechanisms to stimulate brain function, and one of the most powerful ways to activate them is through pressure points. The first pressure point I'll show you today is something most people don't even know exists, yet it plays a crucial role in boosting memory, reducing mental fatigue, and improving concentration. This point is located on the palm of your hand, right where your middle finger touches when you make a fist. In traditional medicine, this point is known to stimulate neural pathways connected to cognitive function, but modern neuroscience supports this as well. Applying pressure to this area improves circulation, allowing more oxygen and nutrients to reach the brain. Here's how you do it. Gently press this point with the thumb of your opposite hand. Hold the pressure for 30 seconds while breathing deeply. Repeat the process on your other hand. At first, you might feel nothing, but after a few repetitions, you'll notice your mind becoming clearer, your thoughts more focused, and your brain feeling lighter. But why does this work? Think of your brain as a muscle. If you don't activate it, it weakens over time. Stimulating this pressure point wakes up dormant neural pathways, forcing them to work more efficiently. This is why many practitioners use this technique to combat brain fog, stress, and even early signs of cognitive decline. The best part? It's completely natural and works instantly. You don't need expensive supplements, complicated therapies, or hours of meditation. Just a simple, effective technique that you can apply anytime, anywhere. Now, I encourage you to try it right now while watching this video. Apply pressure to this point and see how you feel. If you notice even the slightest improvement, leave a comment below. Your experience might help others who are struggling with memory issues. But we're not stopping here. The second pressure point is even more powerful, as it directly influences brainwave activity and deep cognitive function. It's so effective that many people report instant stress relief and improved focus within minutes. Are you ready to unlock the next level of brain power? Let's move on to the second technique, the second pressure point, activating your brain's full potential. If you thought the first technique was powerful, wait until you try this one. This next pressure point is not just about improving memory. It's about supercharging your brain's ability to process information, reduce stress, and enhance mental clarity. This point is located at the top of your head, right where 2 imaginary lines intersect, one running from ear to ear and the other from your forehead to the back of your skull. In Eastern medicine, this point is known as the 100 meetings point because it is believed to connect all vital energy pathways in the body. Modern neuroscience backs this up. Studies show that stimulating this area increases cerebral blood flow, reduces anxiety, and enhances neurotransmitter activity, which helps with focus, learning, and long-term memory storage. Here's how you do it. Place both hands on the top of your head. Use your fingertips to gently press and massage the area in circular motions. Do this for 2 to 3 minutes while taking deep breaths. As you do this, pay attention to how your body responds. Many people report feeling an immediate sense of relaxation, as if a mental fog is lifting. That's because this technique triggers the release of endorphins and serotonin, the same chemicals responsible for feelings of happiness and mental sharpness. But here's where it gets even more interesting. This pressure point is also linked to sleep regulation. If you've been struggling with insomnia or waking up feeling exhausted, Stimulating this area can help reset your sleep cycles, allowing your brain to recover properly during the night. Think of it this way. Your brain is like a high-performance engine, but if it doesn't get enough rest and fuel, it starts to break down. By applying pressure to this point, you're resetting your brain's internal systems, making it function more efficiently. Now, let's do a quick experiment. I want you to try this technique right now as you're watching this video. Perform the massage for just 30 seconds and see if you notice a change in how you feel. If you experience any improvement, even the slightest boost in clarity or relaxation, let me know in the comments below. But we're not done yet. The third pressure point is perhaps the most important of all, because it targets one of the biggest causes of memory loss: poor circulation to the brain. This next technique is what makes the real difference in protecting your mind long term. Let's move forward and unlock the final secret to enhancing your memory. The third pressure point: the key to long-term memory and mental clarity. If there is one thing that truly determines how sharp your memory will remain as you age, it is blood circulation to the brain. Without proper circulation, your brain is starved of the oxygen and nutrients it needs to function at its best. And that's exactly why this third pressure point is so crucial. It is located on the back of your neck, about 1.5 centimeters away from the center, just below the base of your skull on both sides. These 2 points are nestled in small depressions, and when stimulated, they have a profound impact on mental clarity, focus, and even migraine relief. Why does this work? Your brain depends on a constant, uninterrupted flow of oxygen-rich blood to function properly. However, stress, poor posture, and even long hours of screen time cause the muscles in your neck and shoulders to become tense, which restricts blood flow to your brain. When this happens, you might experience symptoms like frequent forgetfulness, brain fog and lack of focus, dizziness or lightheadedness, chronic fatigue. But by stimulating these pressure points, you can release tension, increase circulation, and give your brain the fuel it needs to function at full capacity. How to activate this pressure point? Tilt your head slightly forward and locate the 2 small depressions at the base of your skull. Using both thumbs, apply firm but gentle pressure to these points. Massage in slow, circular motions for 1 to 2 minutes. Breathe deeply as you do this, allowing your body to relax. Within seconds, you may notice a wave of relief, an increase in alertness, and even a slight boost in mood. That's because activating these points triggers the release of nitric oxide, which dilates blood vessels and allows more oxygen to reach the brain. This is more than just a quick fix. The beauty of these techniques is that they're completely natural and require no expensive treatments or medications. But to truly see the benefits, you need to be consistent. Make this a daily habit, and you will start to experience sharper memory, better focus, and even improved sleep quality over time. Now, before we move on, I want you to try this for yourself. Right now, press and massage these points, then comment below if you feel a difference. But here's the thing, memory isn't just about stimulating pressure points. What you put into your body plays a massive role in either enhancing or damaging your brain function. So, in the next section, I'll reveal the top foods scientifically proven to boost memory and protect your brain from cognitive decline. Let's dive into the essential nutrients your brain needs to thrive. Brain-boosting foods, the nutrients that supercharge your memory. Now that you know how to activate your brain using pressure points, let's talk about something just as important: what you feed your brain. Because let's be honest, you can do all the memory exercises in the world, but if you're fueling your brain with the wrong foods, you're only making things worse. Your brain is an energy-hungry organ, consuming 20% of your body's total energy. If you're constantly feeling mentally drained, foggy, or forgetful, your brain is likely starving for the right nutrients. So let's fix that right now. Here are the top foods backed by science that can dramatically enhance your memory and cognitive function. 1. Eggs, the ultimate brain fuel. Eggs are one of the best foods for brain health because they contain choline, a nutrient essential for producing acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter linked to memory and learning. Studies show that people who consume enough choline have better cognitive function and a reduced risk of brain aging. If you're not eating eggs regularly, you're missing out on one of the most effective natural memory boosters. 2. Blueberries, the antioxidant powerhouse. Blueberries contain flavonoids and anthocyanins, which have been proven to protect brain cells from oxidative stress and enhance communication between neurons. In one study, older adults who drank blueberry juice for 12 weeks showed significant improvement in memory performance. So, if you want a sharper mind, make sure to include blueberries in your diet. 3. Salmon, your brain's best friend. Salmon is packed with DHA, docosahexaenoic acid, an omega-3 fatty acid that makes up a large portion of your brain's gray matter. DHA is crucial for brain function, and studies show that higher DHA levels are directly linked to better memory and faster cognitive processing. If you're not consuming omega-3s regularly, your brain is literally starving for the fats it needs to function optimally. 4. Dark chocolate, not just a treat, but a brain booster. Yes, you read that right. Dark chocolate, at least 70% cacao, is full of flavonols, which increase blood flow to the brain and enhance focus and mental sharpness. Next time you need a mental boost, skip the sugary snacks and grab a piece of dark chocolate instead. 5. Pumpkin seeds, the zinc-rich brain protector. Pumpkin seeds are a powerhouse of zinc, magnesium, and iron, 3 minerals essential for cognitive function, neuron signaling, and memory recall. Deficiency in zinc has been directly linked to cognitive decline and neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. 6. Green tea, the secret to mental clarity. Green tea contains L-theanine, an amino acid that helps improve focus and reduces mental fatigue. Research suggests that green tea can enhance memory and even protect against neurodegenerative diseases. 7. Nuts, a small change. With big benefits, a handful of nuts a day, especially walnuts and almonds, can significantly improve brain health. Walnuts, in particular, are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and vitamin E, all of which are crucial for brain function and longevity. 8. Olive oil, the brain's anti-aging elixir. Olive oil contains powerful polyphenols that protect the brain from inflammation and cognitive decline. Regular consumption has been linked to better memory and a reduced risk of Alzheimer's disease. What happens if you ignore this? If you're not eating these foods regularly, you are depriving your brain of the essential nutrients it needs to stay sharp. Over time, this can lead to slower thinking and reaction times, increased forgetfulness, higher risk of neurodegenerative diseases. Time to take action. Now that you know what to eat, start making these foods a part of your daily routine. Your brain will thank you. But food alone isn't enough. There's one more crucial factor that determines how well your memory functions, and most people completely ignore it. In the next section, I'll reveal a simple but powerful brain training exercise that can dramatically enhance your focus, recall ability, and mental speed. The brain training exercise, a simple method to strengthen your memory. Now that you've learned how to activate your brain using pressure points and fuel it with the right nutrients, let's take things to the next level. What if I told you that you can rewire your brain, improve recall, and boost cognitive function with a simple exercise that takes just a few minutes a day? Just like your muscles need training to stay strong, your brain needs stimulation to grow new neural connections and prevent cognitive decline. And the best part? You don't need fancy apps, expensive courses, or complicated techniques. All you need are a few coins in your hands. The coin counting exercise, a proven memory enhancer. This method is backed by neuroscience and used in cognitive therapy to enhance brain plasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and form new connections. How it works: gather about 20 coins of different values and sizes. Place them in a bowl or on a table. Close your eyes and grab a handful of coins with the hand you don't usually use. If you're right-handed, use your left hand, and vice versa. Using only your sense of touch, try to identify the total value of the coins without looking. Say the number out loud, then open your eyes and check if you were correct. Repeat the process for a few minutes each day. At first, this exercise may feel challenging. You might get the wrong total, and your fingers might struggle to differentiate between the coins. But that's the point. This is forcing your brain to process new information, activate sensory neurons, and strengthen cognitive pathways. Why this exercise works? It enhances sensory perception. The more your brain learns to differentiate textures, shapes, and sizes, the stronger your neural pathways become. It improves calculation and focus. Your brain must process multiple pieces of information at once, training it to work faster and more efficiently. It strengthens memory recall. The more you engage your brain in complex tasks, the easier it becomes to retrieve stored information. It increases brain plasticity. Neuroplasticity is the key to keeping your brain sharp as you age, and this exercise directly stimulates it. The science behind its studies have shown that people who regularly engage in tactile exercises, like this one, develop better problem-solving skills, faster reaction times, and sharper memory retention. In fact, some neurologists suggest that engaging in brain training activities like this could reduce the risk of neurodegenerative diseases by up to 30%. Challenge yourself. Try it. Now. I want you to pause this video for a moment and try this exercise right now. Close your eyes, grab a few coins, and see if you can identify their total value just by touch. Then, comment below with your result. Did you get it right? Or was it harder than you expected? Now, you might be thinking, okay, I'm eating the right foods, stimulating pressure points, and doing brain training exercises. But is this enough to truly protect my memory in the long run? The truth is, there's one final missing piece to unlocking full cognitive potential, and most people completely ignore it. In the next section, I'll reveal the 4 crucial lifestyle habits that will either make or break your memory over time. If you're serious about keeping your brain sharp for life, you can't afford to miss this. Let's dive into it. The 4 essential habits to protect your memory for life. At this point, you've learned how to stimulate your brain with pressure points, nourish it with brain-boosting foods, and train it with mental exercises. But if you want long-term cognitive health, there are 4 essential lifestyle habits that will determine whether your memory thrives or declines over time. Most people focus only on what they can do today, but the reality is that your brain's future depends on daily habits. You can't expect to have a sharp memory if you're ignoring these fundamental factors. 1. Quality sleep, the foundation of a strong memory. If you're sleeping less than 7 hours a night, you are sabotaging your brain. Sleep is when your brain consolidates new information, repairs damaged neurons, and removes toxins that build up during the day. Without quality sleep, your memory weakens, your reaction time slows, and your ability to retain information plummets. What happens when you don't get enough sleep? Your hippocampus, the memory center of the brain, stops functioning at full capacity. Your ability to focus, process new information, and recall details decreases by up to 40%. The risk of developing Alzheimer's disease increases due to the buildup of beta-amyloid plaques, a toxic protein linked to memory loss. If you struggle with sleep, make these small but powerful adjustments. Avoid screens at least 1 hour before bed. Blue light disrupts melatonin production. Keep your room completely dark and cool. Your body needs darkness to enter deep sleep. Set a consistent sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time improves sleep quality. 2. Stress management, the silent killer of brain cells. Stress isn't just bad for your emotions. It's literally shrinking your brain. Chronic stress floods your system with cortisol, a hormone that destroys neurons and weakens memory formation. Studies show that high stress levels can reduce brain volume, making it harder to retain new information. What can you do? Practice deep breathing. Just 5 minutes a day can lower cortisol and improve mental clarity. Spend time in nature. Walking in green spaces lowers stress and enhances cognitive function. Limit social media and negative news. Constant information overload overwhelms your brain and weakens memory. 3. Physical exercise. The natural brain booster. Did you know that regular exercise can actually grow your brain? Physical activity increases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a protein that supports neuron growth and protects against cognitive decline. People who exercise regularly have sharper memory and faster cognitive processing, lower risk of dementia and Alzheimer's disease, better focus and mood regulation. The best exercises for brain health: aerobic workouts, running, cycling, swimming, increases blood flow to the brain, strength training, weightlifting, resistance exercises, improves cognitive resilience, balance exercises, yoga, tai chi, enhances neural coordination, and reduces stress. The brain's secret weapon, loneliness, isn't just an emotional issue. It's a serious risk factor for memory decline and cognitive impairment. Studies show that socially active individuals have a 70% lower risk of developing dementia compared to those who are isolated. Why? Because conversations, problem solving, and social interactions stimulate multiple brain regions at once, keeping neural pathways strong. Simple ways to increase social engagement. Call or visit a friend at least once a week. Join a class, club, or activity that interests you. Engage in meaningful discussions, debates, or storytelling with others. What happens if you ignore these habits, if you don't prioritize these 4 key areas: sleep, stress management, physical activity, and social interaction? You're putting your memory and cognitive health at risk. Memory decline doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of years of neglecting brain health. The good news: you have control over your cognitive future. The final step: bringing it all together. Now you've learned how to activate memory with pressure points, fuel your brain with the right foods, strengthen it with mental exercises, and protect it with daily habits. But before we wrap up, there's one final powerful mindset shift that will determine your success. In the next and final section, I'm going to share a deep reflection on the power of memory, intelligence, and lifelong brain vitality. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about remembering things. It's about living with a mind that's sharp, clear, and capable of learning for a lifetime. Stay with me. You won't want to miss this final message. Your brain, your future. At this point, you have everything you need to take control of your memory and cognitive health. You've learned about pressure points that activate your brain, foods that fuel your neurons, exercises that strengthen your mind, and habits that protect your memory for life. But let's take a step back and ask a deeper question. What does a sharp mind truly mean for your life? Because this isn't just about remembering where you left your keys or recalling a phone number. Your memory is your identity. It's your ability to connect with loved ones, recall precious moments, and keep learning, growing, and thriving as the years go by. The reality of cognitive decline. We live in a world where memory loss has become alarmingly common. People in their 30s and 40s are already experiencing brain fog, forgetfulness, and mental fatigue, things that were once considered problems of old age. Why? Because our modern lifestyle is designed to weaken our minds. We're bombarded with information, but rarely take time to truly absorb and retain it. We rely on technology to remember everything for us, weakening our natural cognitive abilities. We neglect nutrition, sleep, exercise, and mental stimulation, all of which are essential for a strong, healthy brain. But here's what most people don't realize. Memory decline is not inevitable. Yes, aging happens. Yes, the brain changes. But with the right habits, You can keep your mind sharp well into your 80s, 90s, or even beyond. A powerful mindset shift. The time to act is now. The difference between those who stay mentally sharp and those who struggle with forgetfulness isn't luck. It's daily choices. If you take what you've learned today and apply it, you're setting yourself up for a future of clarity, intelligence, and independence. But if you ignore these strategies, if you think, "I'll start tomorrow," then the truth is, you may never start at all. Your challenge. Take one small action today. You don't need to change everything at once, but start somewhere. Try the pressure point techniques today and see how you feel. Make one small change to your diet. Add eggs, blueberries, or salmon. Do the coin exercise and challenge yourself to improve daily. Prioritize quality sleep and stress reduction starting tonight. Your brain deserves the best. Are you ready to take control? If this video helped you, leave a comment below. Let me know. What technique are you going to try first? What changes have you noticed since watching? What other brain-related topics would you like to learn about? And most importantly, share this video with someone who needs it. Someone who's struggling with memory. Someone who wants to stay sharp. Someone who could benefit from this knowledge. Because at the end of the day, knowledge only matters when it's shared and applied. If you're serious about protecting your memory and boosting your brain power, subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications so you never miss future content that can change your life. Your brain is your greatest asset. Take care of it, and it will take care of you.